So my apologies to the classically trained musicians. And if you want to sing along on the chorus, feel free. Good morning to the sun, oh, good night to the moon. I leave my dreams of flying with my sleep, with a love in my heart and a smile on my face. I'm ready to embrace a beautiful morning. I look across the table and I see your eyes are dancing. Our sunlight streaming in the kitchen window. Reminds me of the first time you took a glance in my direction, and I wonder at the wonder and the chance we found in love. Everybody, good morning to the sun. Good morning to the sun. Good night to the moon. Good night to the moon. I leave my dreams of flying. Leave my dreams of flying with my sleep. With love in my heart. Love in my heart. And a smile on my face. I'm ready to embrace a beautiful morning. There's no doubt that life has dealt me many a heavy blow. Everybody goes through something, but somehow I always make it through. I hope you do too. I call it grace of God, I call it chance of fate, I call it what you will. I'm just glad it brought me to find your face. You ready? Good morning to the sun, a good night to the moon. I leave my dreams of flying with my sleep, with love in my heart and a smile on my face. I'm ready to embrace a beautiful morning. I used to think love was far off on a distant star, destined for some other soul. Now it's come and made a home deep inside my heart. I know I'll never be the same as I was at the start. Everybody, good morning to the sun. Morning to the sun, good night to the moon. Good night to the moon. I leave my dreams of flying with my sleep. With love in my heart, love in my heart, and a smile on my face, smile on my face. I'm ready to embrace a beautiful morning.
Thank you so much, Taizan. That was wonderful. Welcome and good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of San Miguel de Allende, where we are building a beloved community and where we proudly turn our compassion and love into social justice work. Bienvenidos a nuestra comunidad unitaria universalista de San Miguel de Allende, donde estamos construyendo una comunidad querida y donde transformamos con orgullo nuestra compasión y amor en acciones de justicia social. Tenemos la bendición de compartir la tierra de los chichimecas, Otome y Pame. Este es un lugar donde podemos traer todo nuestro ser imperfecto y ser aceptados tal como somos, con amor y amistad. This is a place where we can bring our whole imperfect selves and be accepted as we are with love and friendship. We are blessed to be living in this land of the Otomi, the Chichimeques, and the Pame. I am Cynthia Davis Hall, a proud governor of the UU Social Justice Foundation and your service leader today. Also presenting today with the foundation is Reverend Dr. Hays Egan and Edith Sanchez, along with two NGOs we support, Libros para Todos and Casita Linda. Thank you for choosing to be with us this morning. And before we enter our worship time, we have several announcements. After the service, those on Zoom are invited to stay connected and visit with others in the main room for discussion. And if you are visiting, please type in your name and how you heard of us so that we may greet you afterwards. Those of you who are with us in the Aldea can join us for coffee and cookies and take your coffee over to the welcome table to find out more information and opportunities. Also come to our Thursday lunch and games event here in San Miguel and Tom's Coffee Hour on Zoom, and check your order of service for more information. If we have any visitors with us today in the Aldea, would you please stand so that we may greet you? Anybody that's new here today? Wonderful. Welcome. Thank you. We record our Sunday in-person services. You can find a link to these on our website, UUFSMA.org. And while on the website, please check out various events sponsored by the fellowship and information on how to become a member. Also visit us after the service at the Foundation's info table, where we have materials for you and look forward to meeting you and answering your questions. In today's service, we are proud to showcase two NGOs that the Foundation has supported this year, Libros para Todos with their director Daniela Franco and Casita Linda.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be with you and for all of us to be together to celebrate so much that is good here. Todo que es bueno y para compartir. We gather now in all of this wonderful diversity that is us. We celebrate this, we recognize this, and we realize that together we are a family of choice, this beloved community. And we bring ourselves. We are grateful that we are here, and we light this wonderful candle in the center that represents all of us and who we are. We are also so deeply grateful, those of us who have come here over the years, to be so welcomed here. This is our home, and we are so full of gratitude. Este es nuestra casa, nuestro hogar, y tenemos mucho gratitud. And then for those who have been living here for so long, with such deep roots, entonces sus raíces están bendiciones para nosotros. Lo siento. Entonces, we celebrate all of you who come and you open up your arms and your hearts and your lives to us. We also celebrate peace and love and justice together. And we light this peace candle as a remembrance that when we can walk together in peace, we are given so much and we're able to give so much to one another. And so, we are here together. And do we now have our covenant, nuestro convenio?
Good morning. I'm going to invite Sebastian here to join us to lead the covenant because I think everybody loves how he does it. And I'm going to lead the Spanish portion, and you can come and start the English portion. And if you may rise, if you're willing and able, in body or spirit.
Okay. We respect the interdependent web of life and work for a just and peaceful world. We encourage the search for truth and meaning, strive for compassion in our relationships, and seek values that will benefit our lives and the lives of others. This is our covenant.
Respetamos todos los estilos de vida dentro de su red interdependiente y trabajamos por un mundo justo y pacífico. Alentamos la búsqueda de la verdad y la comprensión total. Nos esforzamos por mantener compasión en nuestras relaciones y buscamos valores que beneficien nuestras vidas y las vidas de los demás. Este es nuestro convenio. You may be seated.
Though I may speak with bravest fire and have the gift to all inspire, and have not love, my words are vain as sounding brass and hopeless gain. Though I may give all I possess, and striving so my love profess, but not begin my love within, the prophet soon turns strangely thin. Come, Spirit, come, our hearts control, our spirits long to be made whole. Let inward love guide every deed. By this we worship and are freed.
What a beautiful song. So now it's the time for our joys and concerns, and there are quite a few that we would like to share. And as we move into this time, I want to share a few words. Though I speak with bravest fire and have the gift to all inspire and have not love, my words are vain as sounding brass and hopeless gain. Though I may give all that I possess, and striving so my love profess, but not be given by love within, the prophet soon turns strangely thin. Come, Spirit, come. Our hearts control, our spirits long to be made whole. Let inward love guide every deed. By this we worship and are freed. Love does free us. Love does free us. So we've got some joys and concerns, and thank you, Cynthia. Our first joy is we want to light a candle for all of the NGOs in San Miguel, all of the groups that are contributing to our greater good. And we're honoring the NGOs that Social Justice Foundation supports, and they're a small and wonderful part, and we're grateful for all of this. We also want to light a candle for the volunteers. There are so many volunteers that do things, and it makes all the difference in the world. And as we think of the volunteers, want to thank Bettina, Brower, and all of the stewards. And if we have stewards here this morning, I'd love for you to raise your hand or just stand up. Yes, thank you, Jürgen. Because our stewards are our liaisons between the fellowship and the NGOs. And now that we have funded a lot more, if you are interested in being a steward, and you'll hear more about this, we want to celebrate your interest because there are more stewards that are needed. It's wonderful work. And we also want to celebrate Francois and the care team. What you all do is so wonderful, and we thank you for the care that you bring to so many of us. We have so much to celebrate, and we have concerns and sorrows. Lee Veal, who was the past president of the fellowship, and I think those of you who've been around a long time know him. Tom was sharing about him. What a wonderful man who gave so much. He was the president, he led, he was so active, and he also was full of stories. He's passed away, and he was predeceased by his wife, Carol, and so more information will be forthcoming about his service. We also want to remember Louisa Fields, our wonderful high-energy friend who fell. And she is recovering nicely in Massachusetts, but if we can keep her in our thoughts and prayers. We also have Mark Johannes Mayer, and he fell just recently, and he is in Hoya, and he broke a rib or ribs. So let's keep him in our thoughts and prayers. And we also want to celebrate and pray for Ellie Goodwin. Ellie, a wonderful leader who has been our weaver and brought so many of us together. She's had really serious back problems. She had successful surgery, and she's home recuperating. And we can share our thoughts and prayers for her recovery. And she wants to thank everybody who has done so much to reach out to her. Ellie? And we also want to keep Bob Rao in our thoughts and prayers. And Nancy, thank you for giving us an update. He's had knee replacement surgery, and many of us know that and know that the recuperation can be tough. And so he's improving. It's just a long haul. So we want to keep Bob in our thoughts and prayers. And then we want to extend, this is a shift from our concerns, but we have so much gratitude for everybody that is here today representing NGOs. And so Cynthia, if you want to help me with this, we want to welcome, and if you want to share your names, if you don't mind standing, and then people will get to know you better as we go into the service. We want to welcome Luisa Gilliam, who's the president of Casita Linda, and other people from Casita Linda, if you would rise. Oh. We have Gabby. And then for Libros para Todos, we have Daniela. Thank you so much. So I believe that these are all of our joys and concerns that have been brought to me earlier. And now,
Any on Zoom?
do we have any on Zoom? Okay, thank you. So now we would like to encourage you to come up and light a candle for your joys and concerns. And I'm looking for a taper.
I hear. Oh, that's right there now.
So please join us. We will have 2 lines, and I believe that Taizan is going to be playing as we thoughtfully remember people that we know and love.
Exactly. I see why they do that now. How does love make a way through the darkness? I don't know. Cómo se abre camino el amor a través de las oscuridad. How does love make a way through the darkness? Cuéntame entre los agradecidos. Count me as one who is grateful. How does hope stay alive in the presence of a war? I don't know. How does hope stay alive when the bombs are exploding? How does hope stay alive in the presence of a war? Cuéntame entre los agradecidos. Count me as one who is grateful. How do you and I find a way to heal our broken hearts? No sé. How do you and I find a way to heal our broken lives? How do you and I find a way to heal our broken hearts? Cuéntame entre lo agradecido. Count me as one who is grateful. Count me as one who is grateful.
There's an amazing woman who wrote so much poetry that has really entered our hearts and souls, Maya Angelou. Here's her reflection on the human family. I note the obvious differences in the human family. Some of us are serious, some thrive on comedy. Some declare their lives are lived as true profundity, and others claim they really live the real reality. The variety of our skin tones can confuse, bemuse, delight, brown and pink, and beige and purple, tan and blue and white. I've sailed upon the seven seas and stopped in every land. I've seen the wonders of the world, not yet one common one. I know 10,000 women called Jane and Mary Jane, but I've not seen any two who really were the same. Mirror twins are different, though their features jibe, and lovers think quite different thoughts while lying side by side. We love and lose in China. We weep on England's moors. We laugh and moan in Guinea and thrive on Spanish shores. We seek success in Finland and boom and die in Maine. In minor ways, we differ. In major, we're the same. I note the obvious differences between each sort and type, but we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We're more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. Our wonderful sister, Maya Angelou, has taught us much about how we are alike and how much that unity can be a touchstone, especially para compartir. It's a touchstone for us to reach out to one another and develop these relationships that are life-giving. And one of our great opportunities has been to reach out to the NGOs that serve the many growing needs of so many Mexicans. Our Social Justice Foundation this year is so involved, and I would like to turn this over now to Cynthia and to Edith, who will walk us through the amazing stories that our NGOs have to share.
Thank you, Anne. Good morning again. The Greeks had 7 different words for love. I want to highlight one that epitomizes the action of our fellowship this year, agape. So agape is defined as the highest, most selfless form of love by the Greeks. Agape is unconditional, it is sacrificial, and it focuses on actively willing the well-being of others without asking for anything in return. Today's service honors the love in action our fellowship has shown towards communities in need surrounding San Miguel. In Reverend Tom's sermon a few weeks ago, he talked about walking together and how important it is for a fellowship to walk together. And he said, when it does, the fellowship unites and expands its compassionate outreach when it walks together. The proof of this is what we were together able to achieve this year. We reached our goal of raising $125,000. And we were able to support 6 new NGOs, along with the 13 that we have traditionally supported. Since 2023, the foundation has grown its work through the generosity and love from fellowship members each year.
So this year, as Cynthia mentioned, we supported additional 6 new awardees this year. And I just want to mention some of them, well, all of them, the 6 new. So we have, and the slide should be shown, Amigos de Animales. This organization provides educational workshops about the importance of sterilization and the respectful treatment of animal pets and those in a homeless condition. Alma and Sofía Cares each provide a level of independent and assisted living facilities, treatment, and care for our senior community. Aprendiendo Juntos provides speech therapy for children with cleft palate and other learning challenges like dyslexia and autism. Concern America transform need into long-term self-sufficiency by training and empowering local residents to become their own primary healthcare providers, educators, clean water specialists, and fair trade cooperative leaders. And finally, but not the least important, Consciente Ciencia para el Corazón, which provides education to develop self-care, emotional management, and crisis intervention strategies based on psychology, art, and science under a human rights framework. So this is really amazing. Now the family has grown, and we are now supporting 19 new NGOs in total. And everything, thank you. Everything is just thanks to you, the congregation members, and some friends in other congregations that are supporting the UUFSMA, and I thank you all for that. And with this come more opportunities, because there are 6 new, and there are some that require new stewards. So I will be over there in the table to give you more information, and you can also reach our steward captain, Bettina Brower, to learn more about these stewardship opportunities. Thank you. Sorry, we forgot one slide. So just wanted to mention there the different categories that we're supporting now. And as you can see there, the majority is on education, because that's the foundation, that's the important thing. You will see from K-12 type of organizations. We also have healthcare, mental healthcare for the first time. We also have animal welfare for the first time as well. And this is, if you remember, because we launched this survey asking you, congregation, who do you want to support? And these categories are the important things that matter to you. This is not something that we isolated choose to support. This is based on your input and your gifts, because remember, every one of these organizations can receive an earmarked donation. So let's say, for instance, today, you want to donate something, and you want to donate to Casita Linda or to Libros para Todos, you can do so. And these 6 new that I just mentioned, for instance, Alma, Sofía Cares, Amigos de Animales, Aprendiendo Juntos, all of them are now enabled in the back end to receive earmarked gifts. So all these categories are there for you to, realize and learn what is it that we as a community are supporting. And you can choose to support each one of them, all of them, or a specific one. And that's what we call earmark donation. Okay, so if anybody has any question in specifics as to how to donate, please see me after the service on the information table. Thank you. Now I'm leaving.
Now I'm back up. So how is the Social Justice Foundation able to support these NGOs? The extraordinary bequest of a house to the Social Justice Foundation in 2024, which sold in 2025, allowed the foundation to invest the capital as an endowment. The capital produces annually enough of a return to cover our operational costs of the foundation and then to start seed money, which starts the Gifts for Good annual campaign. The foundation would not be able to reach its goals without the love demonstrated by this fellowship in terms of financial support. But this also includes 4 annual Sunday services, such as this one today, where 100% of the service plate is donated to the Social Justice Foundation. And through the generosity of donations by all fellowship members and their friends. And lastly, through the support of other congregations in the US and in Canada. These are the ways which allow us to reach our goals together. It's not just the donations which our fellowship gives to its outreach of the communities at large. Agape, as love, is shown in other ways. For example, through the stewardship of each NGO. The SJF stewards and their captain, Bettina Broer, give time, expertise, and provide a fundamental connection between the fellowship and our NGO staff. I know you've been asked to do this before, but I'm going to ask you again. If there's stewards here in the room, please stand. And those of you on Zoom, please raise your hand so that we may thank you and be grateful for your service. Please stand. So this is another way in which we show our love for our San Miguel community. With 6 new NGOs, as has been said already, we need more stewards. And so if you have any desire and interest in becoming a steward or just finding out more about it, please see us at the welcome table afterwards, and we can answer your questions. In conclusion, I wish to give a big thanks to this fellowship, to every member of this community, for the myriad ways in which you have demonstrated agape, love, towards those in need this year. Thank you. I'd like to invite Daniela Franco, now the director of Libros para Todos, to share with us some information. You're welcome.
Good morning. This fellowship has been in support of Libros para Todos since its founding in 2013 by Susan Newlist. And since 2013, we have helped more than 10,000 children. Over the years, the fellowship has supported specifically our teacher training programs and our summer camps. You saw some of the photos from the summer camps in the video, including this year. Our next summer camp is scheduled for August 10th to the 14th. We are hosting it in 3 locations and will reach about 80 children this year. The summer camps are, of course, free. They include fun activities and field trips, provide healthy lunches, and are offered to children who otherwise have no possibilities of going to summer camp. The enthusiasm we are met with time and time again still surprises me. They plead with us to keep the camp going for more time. They say, why can't we do this all year, as we are about to fall over from exhaustion. And on the second day of camp every year, without fail, more mothers arrive to ask if we have room for their children too. And it breaks my heart to put limits on how many kids we can receive. On one occasion, a child pulled me aside and said that this had been the best week of his life. We want to offer children safe places to explore their creativity and curiosity in a world that has become quite loud, quick-paced, and overwhelming, perhaps for all of us. Books ask us to pause, to be still, to reflect, and then hopefully to expand. Reading is not just about getting a better job or pursuing higher education. It's really about providing of us with space and opportunity to exist in a reality that is beyond the one we are given. Thank you so much for the support you've shown us over the years. It has not gone unnoticed or unappreciated. Thank you to Diana Atras for being our steward. And thank you for inviting me here today. Thank you.
Mi nombre es Magdalena Pérez López. Soy coordinadora del programa de desarrollo humano en Casita Linda. Yo hago un recorrido en varias comunidades, hago asambleas con las familias de cada comunidad, hago visitas domiciliarias para constatar que realmente vivan en una vulnerabilidad importante. ¿Cuál es esa vulnerabilidad? Piso de tierra, muros de colchón, de lona, de lámina. Ya una vez seleccionada la comunidad, la que consideramos de alta marginalidad, se les convoca para que participen en el proyecto de desarrollo humano, que tienen que ver con valores y principios humanos, e incluye sexualidad, equidad de género, comunicación, autoestima, entre otros.
Yo me llamo Flor del Carmen Ramírez Ramírez y soy de la comunidad indígena Presita de Santa Rosa. Pues lo que más me gusta es que son unos talleres lúdicos, que no se trata de que nada más viene la señora y platica, sino nos hace partícipes del taller, nos da la oportunidad de dar nuestra opinión.
Mi mayor satisfacción al impartir los talleres, pues es proporcionarle las herramientas, el conocimiento para que ellos vean la vida con otra perspectiva.
Los talleres de desarrollo humano nos han sensibilizado más.
La base primordial para la educación de nuestros hijos es los valores y principios, y me ha gustado mucho los talleres porque en sí nos ayudan personalmente, tanto como ayudarnos entre nosotras mismas y ayudar a otras personas, y han sido maravillosos los talleres.
Fue radical porque ella llega hasta el fondo, te hace sacarlo, te hace sentir pues que estás ahí, que lo estás viviendo.
Me hizo saber lo que valía yo, lo que tengo por delante y para seguir con mis hijos.
He aprendido más a valorar a mi familia, a mis hijos. Por el tiempo que estoy con ellos, lo valoro más. Acabando las pláticas, nos quedamos un rato a veces y platicamos un poco más entre todos.
He aprendido a ser solidaria con los demás, a ser empática, a disfrutar.
Tratar a mi familia, a mis compañeros, en el trabajo, donde quiera que ando, en el transcurso del día.
Es tener una apertura mental, estar dispuestos a aprender cosas nuevas y a enseñarle a nuestros hijos cosas de las que nosotros hemos venido desconociendo de nosotros mismos.
Que sigan adelante, y la verdad para mí es un honor que estén aquí. Creo que Presita de Santa Rosa ha sido afortunada y privilegiada en que ustedes estén con nosotros y que esté cambiando muchas familias y esté uniendo a gente.
Para mí es una bendición pertenecer a este equipo tan sensible de Casita Linda. Muchas gracias.
So, as you see, what makes these workshops so impactful is that they aren't passive, rigid lectures. These are deeply interactive spaces. For many of these people, it is the very first time there is someone that gives them the opportunity to speak out loud and, look them in the eye and give them this platform to speak and share their opinions. So the inner transformation they see is profound, and in the video you can see that. And so material aid cannot heal the psychological and social toll of chronic poverty. The true sustainable empowerment only happens when physical security is paired with human development. And to give you that development and that testimony, the person who you saw in that video is here with us. She's Magda, and I'm going to invite Magda to come over and tell us just a little bit about what the work she's doing frontline for Casita Linda and these communities for the development. Come, Magda.
Buenos días a todos, qué gusto verles las caras de las gentes que cambian familias. En esta ocasión a la organización Casita Linda. Tengo muy breve tiempo, voy a ser muy específica porque tengo un mundo de cosas que trabajo. Bueno, ahorita lo que voy a mencionar, que trabajamos 4 ejes de desarrollo: educación y cultura, medio ambiente y salud, economía y cultura. Trabajamos lo que decía Julia, la chica que empezó la plática, con los descendientes, con las familias de los chichimecas y otomís. Trabajamos con adultos, con jóvenes y con niños en diferentes actividades de desarrollo. Ahorita tenemos 14 familias que son matrimonios con jóvenes, niños, y tenemos un impacto actualmente de 145 personas. Estamos trabajando ahorita el problema de la crisis hídrica, estamos reforestando árboles nativos, estamos reconstruyendo las fuentes de agua natural que son los pozos. Hasta aquí, ¿verdad? Muchas gracias. No tengo más tiempo, si no nos quedábamos todo el tiempo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. I'm not going to remember to translate all that, of course, but as you might have gathered, the impact is so great, and they do these workshops on reforestation, clean water, self-care, and many other things. And mainly is Magda going out there to the communities and telling them, well, this is your house, but it comes with a package, right? You have to care for the environment. Your house is not only this building. Your house is everything around it. And that's what it's the important message, and that's the impact of it. Thank you so much.
Gracias a todos y gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto.
And when our hearts are so filled with gratitude, we are called to give. And so I would like to encourage everyone to dig as deep as it fits today, to think about what you can do in the future, and continue to contribute what it is that is your gift to give. Thank you so much.
Sometimes I look at the sky, dream and I can fly, weaving in and out of the sunlit clouds, in the middle of a blazing sunrise. Ooh, I wish I were a little closer. Wish I were a little kinder. Ooh, I wish I knew a little better the source of all this love. Sometimes I dream of the ocean coming in a giant wave. I swim like a dolphin deep into the sea, laughing and jumping and playing, going to the unseen places. Wish I were a little closer. Ooh, I wish I were a little kinder. Ooh, I wish I knew a little better the source of all this love. Sometimes I see the fullness of the moon in the middle of the afternoon, shining so high and so bright, nowhere left to hide. Ooh, I wish I were a little closer. Wish I were a little kinder. Ooh, I wish I knew a little better the source of all this love.
And may we go knowing that nosotros estamos bendiciones. We are blessings to one another. And as we look around and see one another, we are the answer. We are the love. And as we keep growing this circle and we keep making a positive difference, what happens is amazing. And so may we go knowing that we bring special gifts to one another, we help each other, and that love, that agape, is what keeps us going. Thank you.